Absolutely. That's our standard right there. You saw for 2/3 of the game. Obviously, we want to get to it for 3 of 3, but we push back. I think it's really important to do that early on in the season. Really important to do it in our building. Guys responded. I think Waddy, Cass, Kells really led the way. They had a great shift, physical shift there in the second period, and I think we really fed off it.
Anything said after one period, or was there anything needed to be said?
Definitely things said. We'll leave it at that. We got to our game. We got to where it needed to be there in the second period, and that's what this group does. We got some leaders in here. We got some guys that can respond. It's going to be important to do it all year.
Where do you think the spark came from?
Again, I thought that shift there in the second was really important for us. Drake putting a couple in there, tying the game was really important. I just think we got to our game. We responded. We looked ourselves in the mirror. We knew we were a better team. We stuck to our identity, I think, there for the last 2 periods. I think that's important to get to that standard, get to it early, hopefully in the first period from now on, but it's important that we responded.
Talk about Pinto and just the success he's having right now, 3 goals in 3 games.
Absolutely. That's him. Shoots the puck well, obviously from the slot. That's where we want him to be. He's got a good wrister. He works hard, though. He's a reliable young guy. He's still learning a little bit of the game, but if we can continue to push him, I think he's going to be a great player.
It's just kind of fun for you to play with a guy like that and be that veteran presence.
Absolutely. They make it easy on me. I'm trying to give them space, give them time, get them the puck. When they keep putting it in the back of the net, we're not going to have too much to worry about. But we got to be consistent. I think our line got to our game and our standard there in the third period. I don't think we had it, maybe to this point in the year. But we got to continue to build on and continue to be better and help this group.
Talk about yourself contributing offensively as well.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get on the score sheet, absolutely. Builds my confidence. I think it builds our line's confidence, but, there's a lot of important parts of the game. I've made a name a little bit killing penalties, being hard to play against, playing with speed, and, my identity's not going to change whether the pucks are going in or not.
For us to answer back and get 2 like that is obviously big, and you got to have a good power play to win.
What's going through this room after 20 minutes? You're down 2-0, and it didn't seem as much energy maybe in the building as much as we saw on Tuesday night. So what's going on?
Yeah, no, obviously started the game pretty much on the PK, and then they get 2, so it takes momentum out right away. But I thought we stuck with it. We got going in the second period. Cassie's line started banging around there and getting us some energy, and then obviously scored a few big goals there in the third to secure the win.
You mentioned that the hit on Sanderson kind of woke everybody up.
Yeah, no, it was tough to see. It was kind of on the same side of the bench, so I haven't really got a good look at it, but obviously got a few stitches there, so he'll be all right. He's a tough guy.
As a noted shooter, what's your take on Shane Pinto's release?
Oh, unreal. I got to skate with him for like a month and a half last year. We were both injured, and I knew what type of player he was. I've been telling people all summer to watch this kid this year, and he's been showing that he's a great kid and really competitive. So he's gonna be a great player.
Drake, can you just add to what that fourth line did in that second period to get the bench going?
Yeah, no, those couple shifts there, I was like, oh my God, what a hit. Oh my God, what another hit. It was like 6 in a row there, so it was great. We love that. All 3 of those guys bring a ton of energy and got the boys going. Honestly, a shift like that, it's not many people think, but those shifts get us going and get some excitement on the bench.
I was wondering about what was kind of the mood in this room after 20 minutes were a little bit of we'll call it a flat start.
Well, obviously it was a lot different from after the game. We knew we didn't play well. We came out in second and we played our game, and I thought we controlled it the whole time from that point.
Third period, you guys took a 3-2 lead. Then you make a terrific save, moving from your right to your left. I'm wondering if you could just take us through that. That seemed to be a critical moment in this game.
He kind of came in there just. He had a pretty good scoring chance of just shooting himself, and he ended up passing it. Just tried to get something over there, and I was kind of lucky it hit my glove.
Much better feeling as a goalie than that, like outstretched?
Obviously that was one of the saves you wanted to do as a kid, so it's always nice.
Knowing the potential workload that you have, is it important for you to get the morning off like you had today?
Yeah, it's sometimes it's nice to not skate. Sometimes it is. I just do what I kind of feel for, and have a dialogue with the coaches. So I'm just going to do whatever I feel is right for the day.
What's it like for you? What's it like for you to play this workload?
I mean, I like it. You get into the game, so it's. I mean, it's every other day, so it's nice. You don't really think about it, just go on to the next one. Obviously, last game was my best, but then you just move on. You get another one, and then feel a lot better today. So it's nice.
What did you see from your team in front of you in the third period tonight?
I thought we played amazing. They didn't have anything that really to come with. I felt like we back-checked, we forechecked. We did all the right things, and if we keep playing like that, it will be a fun season.
What's the feeling on this team now after 2 wins at home?
It's great. Obviously, it's really nice to get some wins here. It was a tough start. Should have gotten some wins there, but fought back, and then we're 2-2, and we just got to keep going with it and grow as a team.
You saw last year this team struggle sometimes when they fell behind. Are you noticing the change in maturity and just sort of that willingness to move past a bad period?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's older, 1 year older from last year. Year of experience. Everybody knows that that's not the start you want to have, and we know what we have to do to get it right, and that's what we saw out there today, the last 2 periods.
Anton, do you feel like you've grown?
Yeah, I mean, I grow every day. Obviously, I don't have a lot of experience with this league. Last year was first year that I played a lot of games, so I feel like I'm getting going for every day and enjoying it.
So you're getting some good looks offensively. What's that like to not only contribute at even strength, but to end up with the game winner?
Yeah, that was awesome. I think Joe and Motte are there. At the end, they did a good job before checking in. Luckily, I got that chance, but that was because of them. So.
Now that you win that game, are you able to kind of tease Matthew Joseph a bit on that? No?
No, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, too soon.
After 20 minutes, what's the mood in this room?
Yeah, I think we didn't play well at all that first period. I think, but I think it showed maturity there, the way we responded there, the second and third. But yeah, that first period we got to start better there. There's no excuses there.
In the third, your line. I mean, you get the goal that matters, but how many goals did you feel your line could have had just the way you roll and shift after shift?
Yeah, we could have had a couple, honestly, but we were just worried about defense, honestly, and sometimes that creates offense, and we had a couple looks there, but we're just really worried about defense there, especially in a tie game, so luckily we scored one.
Speaking of defense, everybody's patting Anton on the head after that save. What kind of lift does that give?
Yeah, that was huge. I think we were up there, right? It was 3-2 when he made that save. Yeah, that was massive. I didn't really see it, but I heard the crowd go nuts, so obviously. But that's huge for us confidence-wise. That kind of settled us down, and yeah, obviously he's huge for us. We wouldn't win that game without him.
Shane, for you, 3 goals in 3 games. Just what's been working for you?
I'm just playing my game, honestly. Playing responsibly and just kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking out there and just playing my game, and it's worked out. Thankfully, I have good line mates that work hard for me and give me those chances, but they're going in right now, so I'm thankful for that.
When you were rehabbing last year, is this what you were visualizing? Is this what you're hoping for?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was definitely just to play a game. That's all I wanted to do, and but yeah, definitely to help the team win. That's what I want to do coming into this year, and but yeah, I definitely visualize this.
How much of an energy boost did the Catholic line give your team?
Yeah, they had that one shift there where they just tossed like 3 guys in a row, and all the boys loved it. That gave us some energy, and but yeah, that was I don't know how they do that, but they were unreal there. So.
Did the hit on Sanderson kind of wake everybody up a bit?
Yeah, obviously you don't want to see that happen to any guy, and obviously Sandy's such a rock back there for us defensively, and yeah, I think right after that we kind of responded well and brought it right back to them, and that fourth line did a great job of responding there, but you never want to see a guy like that get hurt. So.
You said it was going to be really cool to see Ovechkin in warm-ups, but what was it like to play against him?
He's a big man, that's for sure. But yeah, I only kind of took a peek, and then I didn't really worry about him the rest of the game.